What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of Behind the Laugh podcast, where we keep it way too real, but we make sure it's funny. I'm your girl, Big Mickey.
I'm Rob Love.
And I'm a Banye. How y'all doing?
Now make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Everything good? Good
Yeah,
to see you,
yeah.
Big
What's
Mickey.
going on?
chilling,
What's
chilling.
going on? Chilling.
Chilling. Trying to get over this hangover. That's why I ain't drinking with y'all today.
Man.
Hangover. What you was up to last night?
Oh, man. Same thing I do all the time,
Went
man.
too hard.
Nah, I didn't go too hard, man. I ain't got no hangover for real. Just a couple drinks. Sometimes you just gotta chill out, man.
Yeah. We drinking that apple juice, that grown folk apple juice.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it. I call it that fire water. I don't know how y'all drinking with no ice. Y'all was ready.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do that
yeah.
make us alcoholic if we don't put ice in it?
No.
No.
I think the time of day could, so we could be.
I don't get that. It's
the time of day.
if you drink too early, that's me, you an alcoholic. No, that don't. I want to drink at 6 in the morning.
Really?
At 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that
drinking
don't.
that.
It mean you an alcoholic if you drink, but depending on what time you drink.
I day drink maybe once or twice a year. I'm not gonna be day drinking regularly because the way drinking make me feel like I can't be walking through the day like that. I can't be.
I think y'all, like, people just, society made it to where, like, drinking is a at night thing. You turn up, it's at night. It could be in the
Smoking a
daytime.
cigarette to you, like you see, why people step out and smoke a cigarette, you just step out and take a couple shots.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't no
matter what time of
alcoholic.
day it is.
I ain't no alcoholic till I admit it. Until I sign up for AA and I say, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, my name is Mickey.
That's what's up.
So do you drink by yourself?
Yeah, I drink by myself.
Why you not? Some of
that-
the rules don't make
It
sense.
depends on how much. Like if you drinking constantly by yourself, that's a problem.
No, it is not. That I just like the taste. I want to relax. It's
You like to taste the alcohol?
That's great.
yeah.
See,
That's-
drinking that
that is
high
weird to
class
me.
alcohol.
That's weird to me.
I like the taste.
Like folks, I don't think nobody really like to taste the alcohol. People like the feeling.
I do.
But I mean, if alcohol tasted like just say regular lemonade or sweet tea, it'd be different.
Yeah.
If alcohol tastes that good, you just be able to gulp it all the time. Ain't nobody just gulping.
That's why I drink. I drink to get a buzz. I don't drink because I'm enjoying the taste. That's fact. You know
Oh, I drink because I'm enjoying the taste. I ain't know about y'all. I ain't know about you.
Your taste buzz different.
This is so delicious. Yeah.
Or she got some of that high class shit. I heard the high class shit supposed to
It tastes
taste
better?
good. That's what I heard.
I heard it's more smooth.
It has an oaky flavor. I ain't never heard nobody say it unless it's meat, smoke.
Man, I'm drinking a Four Loko at 6 in the morning. I like to be
We might have
lit.
to add what you going through.
Got to have intervention. Like, Mickey, you all right?
This podcast done turned into an intervention.
But she don't sound drunk now. She don't be acting drunk.
Like, you don't even act drunk. Oh, man, I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Man,
Okay.
When you drink that much, you know how to hold it.
Man,
Hey,
you
man.
gotta piss a lot.
Nah,
That
yeah.
don't make you piss.
I got a pissy, put your pissy pee. Yeah, I got a pissy pee. It's pissy.
Well, I can understand if you drink a lot at home, man. I can't drink a lot and just be out and have to piss. If I was a female, I'm not about to sit on all these toilets.
Oh,
She
no,
a squatter.
we squatting.
You a
I'm
squatter.
outside of somebody behind somebody's pickup truck.
That's
Got a big old pee pal or pee puddle. Better hope you don't step in
They
it.
check and see, did it rain?
I don't even know. Just
Right
squat.
here.
Cause I don't know how the woman pee come out, but it seemed like it
It's
would be.
splattered everywhere.
Oh,
That's what it
wow.
seemed like to me. Like,
Because it ain't got no direct. See, but shit, my shit do that too sometimes. I don't even know why. I'm like, why my shit spraying everywhere? But anyway, what I don't like is that we got a drip factor. Like the drip factor, that's so crazy. Like you got a drip. Like that, you don't even know. I wish we had a drip count. Like you got, okay, 9
How many
drops. Like
I
women
mean,
can just pat and roll, right?
Well, yeah. Once you pat it, you better pat it. If you don't pat it, it's gonna drip. So
See, that's what
make
I'm
sure you
saying.
pat
Like,
it. Yeah.
You go tuck and then now you got 3 more drips.
Yeah,
left.
yeah,
now you
yeah.
got a little.
I thought you said she could tuck.
But see, y'all don't have to use tissue though. Do y'all use tissue when y'all?
No, we should.
See, we have to use-
should, though. We should. But
So
we
y'all just shake it.
Oh, it's a that.
Y'all
And
please
then
wash y'all hands.
And then they
please.
mess it up to where if you shake it more than 3 times, you playing with it. Now you rushing. Now you rushing the drips because you don't want to be like you playing with yourself.
I ain't know y'all go through all that. I thought y'all had tissue. I thought y'all had some. No wonder why my brothers and them, they never run out of tissue.
If you pat your head, then that's a little you doing too much, possibly. I think, but I mean, I would understand, but I don't.
I just can't see myself in the bathroom business. Okay, we good now.
I definitely ain't patting the head, but maybe
That's
that's something for the future. That's too feminine. That's too feminine. Yeah. We teach our young men to pat the head. But that'll keep a cleaner bathroom though.
Yeah, we gotta wipe from the front to the back. So
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we can't go from the back to the front.
You gotta know that if you play with it. AC, you gotta know that if you play with it, you can't play. That boy look like he ain't played with something so long.
I'm still on the wipe from front to back to front.
No,
yeah, from the front to back.
Front to back.
Front to back. You don't want to bring no dirt to no carpet.
I thought you said back to front.
No, I'm having yeast infection.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I was like,
nah. I'm stuck on that.
He hearing like he drinking.
I was like, that don't sound right.
Y'all funny, man. It's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. Marvin Sapp, what's going on? Would you ever be in the church where if you in the church and you hear the pastor say, "Ushers, close the door"?
No, I'm looking around. This ain't no lock-in. This ain't revival. You know what I'm saying? This ain't.
He said this ain't no revival.
Shooter outside. Why are we locking the door?
Exactly. That gotta make sense.
Was he asking for? How much was he asking for?
I heard he was asking for. He was trying to get to 40,000. 40,000. He was saying there's 1,000 people in here. If y'all all give me 20 right now, I can go ahead and buy this property, this rental property, this Airbnb down.
That's what he trying to buy?
No, I'm just.
He said that's what he trying to buy. Hold on.
I was about to say, man, you done lost your mind. Don't he got enough money? Who the money for? The money for the church?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what everybody trying to figure out.
Clips can get you, but
they show.
But for me though, personally, you could tell that it caught some people off guard. The ushers, he said, "Close the door." Close the door. The ushers were like, what? Like, hold on, what?
Like, we ain't never did that.
Yeah. How much y'all put in the offering bucket?
I throw something in there. I can make sure I take care of God.
What's something like 100?
Over a period of time, it would probably equal 100.
Damn.
But just
what you putting in there? A penny?
Sunday,
20 cents?
On Sunday, I'm not putting in 100 right then. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't writing no check. You ain't want people to write a check.
I don't write checks.
Oh, okay.
But no, God get here straight up. You know what I'm saying? But then I also do blessings throughout the week that I just consider.
Okay, got you. That makes sense.
It ain't just all to the church.
Church.
For me,
exactly.
Church ain't just about the building. It's about the universe.
Exactly. I'm with you on that.
I give nothing. I give nothing in offering.
At offering, you just let that bucket. You just pass the bucket.
No, I mean you gotta go
before
to give an offering. You gotta be there.
I thought you.
So you're not even there.
I'm not going to church. I give people money. And see somebody give them $1. Hey man, you got $1.
Have you ever been to church though?
Yeah, I've been to church.
When the last
before.
time you?
I was in my 30s.
But when you wasn't paying then either.
No, for what?
You retired from going to church. You like, so this is it, man. This is my last church service.
I can't do this no more, man.
I'm done. I ain't going to no more church service.
He said, I ain't going no more church
Can't
service.
do it, man. You got to think about this, man. If you work, you got a boss that be telling you what to do during the week. If you got a partner, you got somebody else telling you what to do. Sunday is my day. I'm not going to church and somebody else telling me what to do, man. I'm not having it. Stand up. Sit down.
Yeah.
Say amen.
Say amen a million times.
I don't want to sing with you.
He said talk to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor.
They give me real instructions out there. So Sunday is your day to be instructionless.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here next to my son in church. I'm going to talk to your neighbor. This is my son. We live together.
Yeah.
What I got to talk
That is fun. I like Pastor Appreciation Day. That's when all the food come out. The mothers that made that cake, that red velvet cake. Yeah. That's the only time I used to get in trouble because every time my mama said, we going to church tomorrow, I'm like, they cooking? She like, you ain't want to go to church when they cooking. I'm like, well, shit. I mean, so I feel you. Like, I mean, I didn't like going to church, but when they cooked, that's when I like going. I'm ready to eat.
I was raised Catholic. You know what I'm saying? I think we got that.
Okay. Oh, y'all both raised Catholic. But, so what y'all be in there doing? Humming all day? What Catholics do?
No, it's a little different. But my dad also dated, somebody that was in the Baptist church. So I remember they had a situation where it was a revival or whatever, right? And so they tell you, put your head down and we're going to, the Lord calling, the Lord going to call you. You feel what I'm saying? So you put your head down. And so I'm new to it because this ain't what we do in my church. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking up and dude pointed at me when I looked up. The pastor pointed at me like, you know what I'm saying? He pointed at me and told me to come. So I'm like, I'm shook. Like, I'm Catholic.
Yeah.
I ain't finna
waiting on communities right now while I'm coming up there.
Like, you know what I mean? So I was confused. I think I ended up going up, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like, this age where I'm feeling like maybe he hears something. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And I told my dad, this man called me up there, man, you ain't got to change churches, man. You good.
Oh, that's what he called you up and said.
He called me, my dad, he called me up. I told my dad after, you know what I'm saying? The dude called me up. So it was like, you know, they trying to get more people to join the church. You know
Oh, okay.
So when I looked up, I see he point me out like, come on. He calling you.
How old were you?
Man, I had to be like 17, 18.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
See, he thought you had a job. He was like, he can put some money in the...
Man, I'm talking about they just wanted some more numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make it look like I preach so good that these people felt compelled to come. You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
I heard later that pastors do that. Like if they see somebody, when they say bow your head, they see somebody look, they'll point at you like like you want to get caught. So come
Dang,
on.
that's
you
crazy.
went out.
Yeah.
Like, come bring your ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's been a lot going on, man. Y'all see the stuff going on with Jess Hilarious and Cory Holcomb?
That's crazy too. That's been going on for some years.
Yeah, he been
yeah.
firing her, man. Cory Holcomb fire everybody up.
Man, he do. I like Cory. I don't know about everybody else, but I appreciate the realness. And if that's who he is, that's who he is.
I think from a comedic point of view, I like it. I think that we got to have perspectives that's way off the wall. You know what I mean? People say it's misogynistic, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a portion of reality. You know what I mean? So I think I like it. But I wouldn't take my girl to no Cory Holcomb show. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, sir, you know what I mean? You just know. You
that
know what
makes
I mean?
sense.
He gonna say some stuff that'll piss her off.
Yeah.
And that's gonna fuck up, that's gonna mess up my little thing. For the night, you know what I mean?
Yeah. She definitely gonna be
You
pissed.
said the word already, man.
Excuse me.
He left out the K.
I be trying.
He got the FUC and got the K
I
later.
did it at the clean show.
I think it'd be over the top. I think it's over the top, man. I think
it's intentional?
Yeah, I think it's entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't think that's real. I don't think it's right. You can't be that mean and mad all the time.
I think it's just a perspective of a older dude that want to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? To keep the trouble down. Like you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of dudes
Don't
that
pay a
cover
couple
that.
dollars, man.
Yeah, he said $40, and you know he like the $40 women, and I'm one of them. So Cory, hey, I take $40 quick now.
Man.
I ain't playing. I appreciate the game because it's like if you like you said, you just paying and you don't want no headache, no woman going through your phone. Because I know we can be a lot. I know we can.
If he pick you for the 40, like I'm be wondering if he going both ways a little bit.
Why?
Because you got the little mask and the little mustache.
So
on.
what?
I'm just saying. And I know some dudes that like females with mustaches.
So a dude is gay if he holler at me?
No, it's a borderline. That's why I say you gotta make sure. You make sure he don't want to get.
Well, I
ran
definitely
over.
would say if a dude holler at you, he like new cars. that thing like new.
I don't agree with that because it's just my clothes. When I take off these clothes, I got titties, and lips, top and bottom.
I mean, but that's how you have to come. You know what I'm saying?
So
You gotta
come
see
in naked.
Come in naked. Like if you come in, like you can walk in.
So
like,
even with the mustache, just be naked though.
it might work for somebody. Like I'm saying, somebody might go in. Like
Now you gotta get rid of that.
Man,
mustache.
you are not gay if you holler at me. You are not gay. Okay, if you holler at a lesbian, you are not gay. Do not believe them. Okay, don't let them make you question your manhood.
hilarious.
You are expressing yourself.
I would
If you-
definitely say this. If you walking down the street and what you got on and dude, either he just like, I'ma change her, or he like
He may have been to the pen. Maybe he been to
No.
the pen. Maybe he got an affection for dudes that's dressed like.
or he
other
like
dudes.
young boys. He like young boys.
Oh, well,
man.
If he's taking his affliction and doing the best he can with it, cheers to you, brother. Like if you like little boys and you going after masculine lesbians, I respect you. I respect you.
He be like, this man trying to stop his problem. I like what I like, but
But God is leading me to this masculine lesbian.
Hey, that is funny. Y'all are hilarious, man.
I don't even think Mickey masculine. I just think she wears.
I'm not masculine at all. Like I'm a real bitch.
Not 100% masculine.
No, I'm really not. It's just the clothes.
I would say 46. I would say 46%.
You said 46?
15%.
I'm more like 15. I'm more like 15. I'm a real bitchy. I'm bitchy. I'm a BITCH. I'm HOE.
Your walk. I know your walk. Your walk is almost like
I think you done worked on the walk.
The walk. No, you know what? Because I'm from LA and we got a gangster walk because we got to let folks know I ain't that one to play with. So it's like a certain walk. Yeah.
She got
to lay. Yeah, I got to be like that. Yeah, I got to be pointed out. And I take my pictures like that. So it's a LA thing. It's a LA thing. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, oh yeah, I'm bitchy. I'm telling you, would not want to be around me for about 5 or 10 minutes. You know, this vicinity we cool. In the comedy clubs we cool. Yeah. But at home, you know, I got to go away from this bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow. That's why you don't never know what somebody going through. Shut up.
Now I know why she day drinking.
No, I'm day drinking. No, everybody think I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. It's just if you come to me with the bull crap, now I'm gonna go crazy. Now I'm gonna break your TV. I'm gonna bust your windows.
Man,
because you play.
Yeah,
I want it in because don't play with me. I'm by myself. I'm chill and I was fine. And here you come by.
So you like a real bust the window?
I done seen.
That's a real.
It's their fault though.
I done seen some volatile lesbians before. I done
it
seen
ain't
some volatile lesbian relationships.
It's my response to how you treating me.
Is it too much estrogen? What is it?
What is too much estrogen? It's too much. Yeah, I believe that two women or the same sex in general shouldn't. You know, I understand we're not supposed to be together because we don't balance each other. It's too much estrogen. We are constantly fighting.
Y'all get upset with each other. She cutting up your dildos
and
shit.
Then you're gonna cut up that. They ain't gonna cut that up.
They love that too much.
No, you know what? Most women don't even like dildo though. They really don't. They just like to bump cooters.
So what really?
Bump cooters. He said really?
I can tell that in the dance. I can tell that the way they dance. I can see
bump cooters and eat cooters. That's it. That's all we really do. Wow. And watch Snap.
To me, those are real. To me, those are real lesbians. Lesbians that don't engage with wood or fake wood, those are real lesbians. But if you get jabbed or you want to get jabbed,
well, some of them like I want to get two, but you know these. Yeah. Why you?
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's not the same thing. Yeah. So I'm like, they cool with that. Yeah, so that's cool.
I'm saying, like, but if you need artificial wood,
artificial wood.
If you got, you know what I'm saying? If you got AI wood, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you really want some wood. You really need some wood in your life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I believe that because most of the lesbians I know got kids. So.
And you know what made me laugh about you? You said you didn't know that lesbians grow hair on their cooter.
You didn't know that?
He didn't know that he didn't think I can grow hair.
I'm not retarded.
Hilarious.
I'm not retarded.
She was like, you grow hair?
I shouldn't have said that on TV, retarded. You can't say retarded no more.
You can't take it back.
It's retard.
Hey.
You can't say it.
That was a sign that you knew you was a lesbian that you ain't getting on. Like, what? I
ain't growing no hair.
I like
women. I love women.
Oh, man,
but do you think, I'm going to jump on that. One of the topics, do you think guys can be bisexual though?
No. I mean, it depends on if you top or bottom. Y'all probably don't know what top or bottom is. I'm assuming because I really just found out, but bottom means that you the one getting it, and then top is the one you giving it. So I think either or though. No, men can't be bisexual. Cause I look at y'all to be superheroes. I don't want my superhero having no chili dog.
And so you talked about, you know, lesbians with kids. So it kind of gave me the pushed it to the topic like a female can change sides and then double back. She killed herself with that.
I'm laughing at Cassius, man, because he got me.
She double, you know what I'm saying? A female can double back. She can hopscotch. She can play both sides.
Yeah, I don't think a man can at all.
You don't think so? You don't think he can like penis and vagina just like a female like?
I mean, you can like whatever you like.
That make you bisexual though.
No, but what I'm saying is, you can say you bisexual, but ain't no woman gonna be like, so you gonna holler, you going on a date with Tony, and then tomorrow we gonna hook up?
It must be some women like that though. It must be. I mean,
who? Dochi. Now, talking about Dochi said that. What she say something about it's me and a straight man is the problem. Straight men are the problem.
She likes a bi man versus straight man.
Oh hell
No, you gay. If men cannot be bisexual. You are gay if you, whether you top or bottom, or even if you look at a gay guy and you say, you gay. You can't even think.
You can just.
You said look at it and say, what?
If you look at another man, you like kind of, like, doing that.
I mean, what is the that's what I mean. Is
it's
the
an attraction. It's an attraction. What you talking
Is it
about?
what is it? So if I see Rob, I'd be like,
Don't.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Use Cassius. Use somebody else. Don't ever look at me. And be like,
I mean, what I'm saying is
no. Let's be clear. Let's go ahead and clear this up.
What is the
I know I got the pinky out, but I just want to be clear. No at Rob Love.
I mean, if that mean, because I didn't even know
God.
mean that you like somebody. You could be looking and be like, there's some nice shoes. So anytime a man say, to another man.
No. Just like I told you when you walked in, them Nikes fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying? Men don't say, That's a giveaway. That's a tell. That's a sign.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, the is different. That's a different. It's different. What she said, what she described, you should not do.
I mean, but I translated it to a man. I mean, she said as she said, but a man be like,
Your random is not. I don't know if it qualifies in that category. But if you say a man name in front of the you kind of pushing it. I don't know if that classifies you as homosexual now.
No, definitely not.
She said a word in the thought. Oh, you gay. You gay. I mean, it really make me sick to my stomach, but I ain't judging them folk, you know what I'm saying, for what they say.
Can you say, huh? What word?
Huh is different. Huh is
You can say
sound
but
like
not
a question. Not
Can you say all?
All.
All seem like it might pass.
Yeah, all pass.
So you talking about the you talking about is like if some food is delicious,
It's that
and
type.
you be like,
It's borderline. It's borderline. It's got a and an H in there. It's too much. He got it down. He got it down too quick. I think he gay. I think he gay now.
hell no. I was thinking about the gumbo at the house that was delicious.
And you said,
that's what got me into.
He's like,
That gumbo good as hell.
Yeah.
oh man,
That's dumb as hell.
Y'all
That is
are
dumb
hilarious.
as hell. I feel like if a female can be bisexual, you know what I'm saying, I think a guy can, you know what I mean? I have a complete affection for vagina, period. You know what I mean? And I had this funny joke in my head. I don't even know if it's gonna become a joke, so I share it. What if you have R. Kelly, I feel like R. Kelly got to the point where he had so much, and then it's not talking about little girls, but when you start peeing on people, I think you've had so much vagina
That you don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do with it. What if you had a limit to where, like, if you bang a certain amount of vagina, then you start liking penis?
Would you know the limit?
No, that's the funny part. You don't know the limit.
But
it's a known fact that after so many that you turn gay.
Your interest becomes something different. That's crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would.
Like a Wilt Chamberlain said he bumped 20,000 females.
Yeah,
Like,
he gonna go to midgets next?
I think I would just be celibate.
I
wouldn't have sex no more, man.
That's it.
I guess different people got different levels, so it could be after your first one.
That's it. That's the funny part.
Man.
This is the thing. If you get to the point where you had that many females, 20, your numbers just like that.
20,
like you know how to just look at a female. She can come. Like you can make a woman splash and anytime. Like if you that good with it, like you been. That's too many times.
Well, 20,000 is a lot of people. I don't believe he did 20,000.
Okay.
But I do believe that if you a celebrity or something, you ain't got to talk. Really, you ain't got to talk no way.
That's what I'm saying.
Them draws is dropping.
Do you know how many he can have in a day? Like, especially when you talk about you traveling and then you in another city, and this is before they had aliases. They could find you. They know where your game's at. So I mean, you can have a real line like Freaknik outside your door.
Oh, definitely. But I mean, my thing is that's too much. Like, when do you sleep? When do you eat? So while you drinking your coffee in the morning, you just smash it.
If you really
when do you
junkie,
sleep?
if you a really vaginal junkie, vaginal junkie.
You gotta drink your coffee, and you smash, and then you gotta. And she done started doing her thing. You be like, more cream, please.
Man, I got the cream.
More cream, please. Hey, I want to ask y'all, jump into jumping topics. Do you think? Because I'm saying right now with comedian Ryan Davis.
Yeah.
You see where he made a video stating that he shopped his special to Netflix and they turned it down.
Breakfast Club,
yeah, they turned it down, and so that just pushed him to go independently. Do you think what do you think you benefit more by releasing your special, your project independently or through somebody, company like Netflix or Hulu?
I mean, I think if you shoot your special yourself, you did it independently. And you just selling the product as
for distribution,
for distribution.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he just salty because they ain't want it. he just salty. He upset. He's like, man, I did. I'm Ryan, and I did. And you know what I'm saying? I don't knock his hustle, but everybody ain't gonna want your product.
That's fair.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? If you got to go that route and you got to do it like that, because eventually they gonna have to jump on board. If you continue to,
you show them numbers. Yeah, them numbers. Yeah, they gonna want that
board.
money.
So I just be like, you know what? I'm glad you didn't want it because when I come back, today's price ain't gonna be
yesterday's price.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think he trying to Dave Chappelle it. You know how Dave Chappelle was talking about I want my name back from the Chappelle show.
Oh, and he told everybody don't watch it and stuff. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I
think he's trying to do something like that. But my thing is, man, you know what I'm saying? And Ryan is a funny dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
Funny dude, man. But you just ain't at Dave Chappelle level where you can command somebody to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met Ryan in at J. Anthony Brown spot in L.A. a couple times. He definitely funny.
Spot.
Yeah, he definitely funny. I feel like it's better to go independent, and I feel like sometimes life forces you to be independent. You know what I mean? The thing is that Netflix is cool. It has the ranking. It has the name. You know what I mean? It has the backing. But then once you talk about numbers, though, you talk about how much you keep. You know what I mean? If you push it on your own, if you got your own following, like Ali Sadiq putting them stuff on
YouTube, killing it.
You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a better ways. It ain't that you have to go you using somebody else's platform. I feel like, the way we are now, independent is wiser. It may be the harder route though. You know what I mean? Because you don't have somebody putting your doom. You see they see they special right in your face everywhere. You got to promote. You got to push. You got to invest in yourself continuously. But I think independent is the better route.
Yeah, I think so too. Cause I've done it where I got booked. I had a company, Comedy Dynamics, reach out to me. Shout out to them, Comedy Dynamics. They came to me and they was like, "Hey, we want to shoot your, your special." And now that I'm looking at how they did it, it's totally different the way I'm doing it with my independent.
Your special still streaming. Let them know.
Yeah, it's still streaming on right now on Amazon Prime. It's on Spotify for all you listeners. Apple TV. It's called Don't Be Confused. Don't be confused. Just type in Big Mickey. Don't be confused. You can type it in on YouTube. It pop up as well. But I seen on both ends where, like the way they had me do it, like, hey, you got a month. Not even a month, less than a month to have an hour ready, and it can't be something you said that was televised on another show. Yeah. Boom. And we only filmed it one time. And then I was under the impression, because any other TV show that I've done or, performance, they'll have an audience there. I thought the audience was going to be there. It was no audience.
Nobody was there?
Wow.
It was only people that I invited. So I'm in like a 1,500 seater with about 30 people. So imagine the energy. The energy had me kind of thrown off because
you couldn't tell though.
I feel like I could tell. Like I could feel like I can't. I mean, just because I know how I felt. I know how I felt. So I felt like by not having that, we know what it's like to have that energy in the crowd. You need that. It boosts you.
They didn't tell you.
No, they just told me like
walk up in the arena. Be like,
they was like, give us a list of the people that you want there, so they can have they seats.
And you thinking like, I'm gonna take care of them folks. They gonna be here. But it's gonna be other.
Because other shows I've done, it's always been a crowd. And I don't think why wouldn't you not have a live audience? But now when I go back, I remember they told me like, well, we want to make sure your people get in there so you can have people that know your comedy that we can make sure you get the laughs. But I'm thinking back now, like, I go to do a lot of shows where the audience never know me. And
it don't matter.
They don't matter. If my material's funny, they like it, they laugh. I'm having fun, they having fun. So why would y'all change that, atmosphere and make it just, hey, you just bring your people and that's it?
I don't
Well, I don't have, you know.
went off. Be like,
It kind of, it wasn't really. I didn't know until I walked out on stage. I'm thinking it was.
You would have did it then. You would have folded in the moment. I mean, you would have just.
No, I would have did my show, and I would have been
after you would have
and cussed everybody out one by one.
I just took it. I got my check, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna just
get the check. And cuss everybody out one by one.
I was like, I'm cool, but now independently, I have to. When you do a special, you at least have to do it, record it twice, at least 2 times. Try to do more than that if you can, because you might not hit it the first recording.
I mean, I can see where that makes sense, but at the same time, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But Dave Chappelle, Donna Rollins said Dave Chappelle made him do it about like 5 times.
But Dave Chappelle was putting that money in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you putting all that money in there, you should. That's what I'm feel like with them. Because even with my own, by me doing independently, I'm at least doing it twice. I'm doing 2 shows.
I think that's what it takes. 2 shows doing the same material or kind of staying in that baseline. I don't think it should be 5 times. Whatever Dave Chappelle and Donnell, one of my guys, went through, that's something different. He was talking about how his material, you know what I mean, he wanted some material that lasts longer than what it was, you know what I mean, he was on some current topic stuff at the time, you know what I mean, so you
wanted a broad spectrum.
Yeah, you don't want your special to be too dated, you know what I mean, so you don't hit too many current topics, you know what I mean, but at the same time, like he felt like he saw him better. You know what I mean? Again, when you talk about...
You can do better.
Yeah, I've seen you kill better. I've seen you kill at different levels, you know what I mean? And Donnell was a little confused on it because, again, he just smashed the room, got a standing ovation. But, again, what the GOAT was asking for was something different. So, like I said, if you got the money behind it, that's different. But I feel like as what stage we at or the level, we should be able to knock it out in 1 or 2 takes.
1 or 2 takes. Yeah, it should be not 5. It
shouldn't be that many takes. Like, especially when you talk independent, and you got to get over that. I need to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I need it to be perfect, like, because comedy is not perfect. Right. You know what I mean? So, again, do your best with them 2 sets and piece them hoes together.
Yeah, piece them together, exactly.
Because that's gonna be a lot of money. 5
I really want one take. And
then the neck line on your shirt because you're trying to wear the same thing over and over.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I feel like 2 shows in one, because sometimes you do 2. Yeah, 2 shows in one day. You do 2 shows in one day. Yeah. You know, you got the same outfit on, and sometimes most likely you're gonna go with probably the same set, depending on the crowd.
You can, or you can get some stuff you miss, because sometimes that's one thing that happens to us a lot. That we
like, damn, I was supposed
to say
this. I'm going on stage. I'm finna say this. And man, just freestyle.
Your whole mind take a left.
Yeah. Left. That's the behind the scenes of comedy right there.
Yeah. You're right about that. Definitely.
Hey, I forgot we got another show too. So I ain't know nothing about.
Oh, okay. This gonna last me. I guarantee you, this gonna last me.
In the mic too.
You see what I said? It's got a low key, like I was trying to say something to y'all.
Don't forget that.
That's behind the scenes. Y'all want behind the scenes, don't?
So speaking about comedians and everything, what makes you a comedian?
That's a great question.
You know, we got social media comedians, we got stand-up comedians.
I think there's a difference between. I wish the world would please. There's a difference between what I call social media comedians. I call that comedic actor.
That's real.
Stand-up comedian is you on that stage, joke for joke or truth for truth, whatever you tell it.
In front of a
live audience. So you have comedic actor and you have stand-up comedian. I don't like when they take the comedic actors from the internet and say, oh, this is a stand-up comedian. And it's like, stand-up where?
I think they give you a comedian title when you make people laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think when you talk about stand-up comedian, it's about the art form of standing up, telling jokes, relaying your point of view to people who don't know you, and getting laughter from them people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's one of the most challenging arts that I've seen. Like when I'm not a musician, but you know, you got to go through a lot of years of training to get to that understanding of this my I know how to rock this whole
but Jimi Hendrix.
But at the same time, you also gotta, get to the point where you memorize these songs. Comedy is different, you know what I mean? Because like once you got them songs, they rocking with you.
Yeah, exactly.
These jokes got to continue to evolve and not stay in the same place, and then it's got to be ready for different audiences. That song gonna transcend.
Yeah.
So
You can listen to the same song 100 times. You can't listen to the same joke.
Joe, you
still telling the same joke.
some people got some jokes that they want to hear over and over.
Well, I'm talking
again.
about. I'm talking like. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about if you at the comedy club, and say you host all the time, so people are constantly coming to see, and they see you. You know, because I had people tell, man, you gonna tell some different jokes this time?
Yeah, people would. They would
man,
say
why
that.
you keep coming?
Stop buying tickets.
That's
Shit.
a tough one, yeah.
Yeah, nah, you right about that.
That's the challenge, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's the challenge of hosting someplace and that's when I think you need to be more topical. You know what I'm saying? You don't get into the meat of your comedy all the time. It's really about what's going on. Because the job as a host is different. Like this weekend, I was on a show. I got booked for a show, but didn't get booked for a slot. You feel what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna pay you this. Whoop, whoop. I ended up opening the show. You know what I mean? And it was almost kind of different because I'm you know, when you open a show, it's a difference. You feel what I'm saying? When you open a show, you don't expect laughter from everybody. You gotta warm you warming everybody warming up.
Yeah.
You really a volleyball player. You setting the room up for laughter, so everybody else can come behind.
Come out
you.
there, just
Bam.
kill it.
And I know I set that whole up beautifully. You know what I mean? I set it up because everybody came behind me and killed, but it was just a little different. So a host mentality is different. But I didn't shift.
Definitely.
I just told some edgy jokes.
Yeah.
And then they was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I took that L, you know what I mean? Because part of, to me, hosting or opening the show up is giving them a little edge so they know I might hear some off the wall shit.
I think hosting is the most important job on the show.
Thank you.
Hosting
I
is
agree.
the most important job because,
I agree.
And the reason I say that, man, because you don't never see a TV show and they be like, and the headliner of the show is Ryan Seacrest. No, he the host.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, every show got a host. And the host is the person that keep shit moving.
Yeah, like Martin did with Def Comedy Jam. I mean, that's when I the host, like you said, is the most important piece
You look
to
like
me.
you don't agree all the way.
I don't agree all the way. I'm glad you.
What about Martin?
I can
No.
I can see it in your face.
Oh, about being the host.
The host is the most important.
Why you say it?
I feel like it is a very important. I feel like host. I think it kind of shares that space with host and headliner, kind of like, you know.
Yeah, host and headliner.
But
yeah.
I think the host does carry the show, so I understand.
I think they open it up, they hold it up, they keep it because some of the comics might not be hidden.
Yeah, somebody come on, they not hidden. You got to bring
it back up. Yeah, that's their job as the host.
I would say it may be most difficult.
Yeah,
most important is it's kind of it's something that I'm kind of weighing. It makes a lot of sense.
I think like if you know what I'm saying, as far as like headliners, if you're a big star, you know what I'm saying, getting on that stage and doing your thing is a layup.
Exactly.
It's a layup because everybody came to see you. When you the host, people don't know who you are, and they don't necessarily expect you to be funny all the time. But you have to, you know, give them. You got to give it to them because a lot of times be like, "Are you hosting? Are you performing?" Well, I'm doing both. What are you talking about?
That's the same. Yeah, I don't understand that.
But people don't look at the host as a comedian. They look at us like we the commercial in between.
yeah, you definitely got a lot of experience in that.
That is true. Yeah, I always when I produce comedy shows, I'm putting everybody that's on that stage has to be funny.
Yeah.
The host though is one of the funniest in the headline. Like you said, the host and the headliner have to be the funniest. Between the comics, in between how to put the set, I usually go from, you know, least funniest to, you know, of course the headline.
Stronger to stronger.
Yeah, stronger, build it up. But the host,
How do you figure out who, like, this person? I mean, that's in your opinion, they're funnier, right?
Yeah, in my opinion.
In your opinion, they're funny. Okay, it makes sense.
But I mean, I look at their skill set though.
Yeah, to me, it's experience, it's audience, it's experience and audience. When I'm booking you, I'm considering my audience that I'm bringing to this that I usually bring in.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping and I'm thinking your material may
Will
relate
fit this audience.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the time frame that you have that I've seen,
Yeah.
it has this amount of laughs in it.
Yeah, I was just saying that because I think comedy is real subjective.
It is.
Like, you can be funny as hell and you just get up there and tonight ain't your night.
It
Tonight
can
is
be
not
like,
your
like
night.
that.
Yeah.
You hit them with one joke that didn't work, and this shit is downhill.
But I look for comics that know how to recover themselves.
Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. It ain't always a recovery time. 'Cause it's they like, I don't like you.
But shouldn't that be
It don't matter
rare
what you
if
do.
you like a seasoned comic? It should be rare that you can't recover yourself.
That's
I'm
the
not-
stronger you get, or just the more comfortable you get.
I was going to
The
say
thing
that.
is that it's not. It's so certain comics can. I've seen the Bill Burr video where he recovered from the booing. You know what I mean? Like he was actually getting booed, and he just stood in the pocket and, hey, I'm gonna give y'all this. Y'all are upset about this, like a Cory Holcomb.
Yeah, be
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
this shit better get way worse.
Yeah, that's it. You know your perspective is what it is, and when you waver, to me, that's when your comedian energy is not what it is. To me, like when you can waver, to me that makes you a comedian. When you talk about when you don't waver, when you stand strong, hey, it's weird, but it's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we here for comedy. You know what I mean? You got to get them on that page, and if they get on that page, then that's good business. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you feel like make you a comedian.
I think that's part of it. The time you put in, I think the continuous elevation. I think a true comedian, can make everybody laugh.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
I feel
saying?
like.
That's what I think
Facts.
makes you a true comedian.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right.
Well, what you think about this right here, man? And this wasn't even what we were talking about, but true comedian make everybody laugh. They
What
say
happened?
black
We all-
comedy and white comedy.
That's the guess.
Yeah, that's for the next one. For the next
Okay,
show.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yo,
you
hey,
gonna
you wanna
edit all
come
that out
on?
just happened right now, okay?
Yeah, he a pro. He a pro.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, now you got to edit.
If he want to come on and sit down.
Hey, E, if you want to come in,
I think he gonna be in your shot.
you finna, I'll just
Okay.
yeah, you can come in if you want to. I figure you probably text me. Is it time? No, yeah, put that shit on silent.
Okay, well, that was
So talking about that, man.
You lost
Any
your place.
any comedian can make anybody laugh.
Okay.
Or a comedian can make everybody laugh. So what is the thing about, this black comedian, black room, white comedian?
That's true because
You think
I seen some urban comics, black comics, who their language is too vulgar. A lot of I just did a show, Don't Tell Comedy. A lady was from a different country. She said, I didn't really understand what you were saying, but you were funny. So it's the language. She don't understand maybe some words that I say are different than what they used to. Like I say, you can say
foreign.
far,
She barely
you can
speak
say
English.
But she spoke English,
No, she
but
didn't.
she was from like
The Queen's
Poland or
English.
something.
But part of the disconnect is the way we speak. We speak like sometimes, like when I'm being from the South, when I go to LA, I know I have to clean my language up. I have to clean not my language, but my dialect. You know,
Yeah.
man, you know what I'm saying, man. We run 5 words together from the South. In LA, it needs to be a little bit clearer so they can understand you. You know what I mean? So it's not a change, but it's also just being more clear.
Yeah,
So
being
I feel-
cognizant of where you at.
some comics just feel like they can only do black rooms though. Some comics only train for just one type of audience.
Right. But to me, I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stuck and pigeonholed in this thing, do you?
Yeah, no, not at all.
I've seen some comics that just want to make black
But
people
yeah,
laugh.
some people that just want, it's all what you want.
Some people don't feel comfortable around other ethnic groups. You know what I mean? I'm blessed to not be one of those
Man,
types of
Like I say, like
That
Lil
shit funny as
Duval,
hell.
like Lil Duval. I think he'll be like considered an urban comic. I don't really see him in white.
No, white people come to this show. White people
But
love
I'm
it.
just, do he go to white people rooms though? You can
I
have
don't
white
think
people
he-
at your
I don't
show.
think he go to no rooms no more.
Yeah, it's improv. I mean, it's stadiums now. I mean, it's theaters now. It's something different. You know what I mean? But I don't know what level. So it's a certain level you can get to. Like if you get on TV and you get on BET or something, they see you somewhere, then you can use their credit, and then those places are booking you, and you can almost kind of pigeonhole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it
All I'm
takes.
just saying, I don't think there's black comedy and white comedy. I think it's comedy. You might, do whatever is comfortable for you, but to try to say that white people ain't gonna understand this or black people ain't gonna understand this, that's trying to pigeonhole black people and white people, saying that they don't understand.
But we don't. They don't though, because like certain white people don't know. They don't know. You can say Kool-Aid to this day, and they don't know what the hell you talking about.
Okay, so
Some-
They be like-
I don't know what
transcend.
I don't know what the fuck they been.
Yeah,
The
they
the
just don't
Kool-Aid
because
Man?
we can. How we on the same planet? It's still two different worlds.
No, I'm just saying if they
To
don't
some
know what
degree.
Kool-Aid is, they ain't got no TV either. Cause dude,
No, they don't.
They used to bust through the
not that they
Kool-Aid
don't
Man
have
used to bust through the
TV,
wall.
but they just
Hey.
probably just don't watch. You know, they just.
Everybody don't watch the same thing. Like it's some people on TV that's famous right now that you don't know. They can
Nah,
walk in
definitely.
this room and you don't know because you ain't flicking the channel to
Yeah, we're
Lifetime
not
or
into
to
that. Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
channel
exactly,
they
exactly.
own, you know
And
what
people
I mean?
that do watch that, they be, oh, that's such and such. Look at that. We be looking.
I
Who
ain't
was
never
And that
Yeah.
that?
happen a lot in LA too. You can be sitting next to a star, like
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
and you wouldn't
not
even know who they
are.
was. Yeah.
What's your name, man?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think
never
my
seen you.
crowd is white. My audience is, my comedy is more for white.
You wouldn't say
Right.
for lesbians?
No, because I go across the board. You know, I don't just talk about lesbians. I talk about politics,
So she just-
astrophysics. Because I'm a nerd. So I study. I love history. I study black. I just study history in general, just world history.
This man
So
stupid.
I like to go into different topics. I don't
Only
want to just stay.
lesbians. Only lesbians.
I can't
know
talk
what
about
you can talk
lesbians all
about.
day because you know why? Because I'm a black woman. I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I have just my stories of being black. I have my stories of being a black woman. I have my stories of just being a woman. Then it's lesbian. Then, you know what I'm saying? So it's
A little
other.
mustache. You don't have to be a
Yeah.
lesbian to have a mustache. I've seen non-lesbians
Niggas like, I
with
seen.
mustaches.
Non-lesbian.
Rub this mustache like
Somebody told me I got a must. Well, he said I don't have a stash. I just got a must.
a must. Yeah,
Yeah, not a
My
stash.
question is, this ain't got nothing to do with comedy. Do they trim it up?
I trim it up. I do.
That's the junk you get when you first hit that puberty. You feel like, well, you like, man, I'm that junk coming in.
I
man.
do.
So you be hitting that with
You
the
think I'll
liners?
go with the little eyebrow raise?
Shit, edged up. That shit.
No, they not
Eyebrow
with eyebrow razor.
Hold on, you edge yourself up too though.
No. I go to the shop.
No,
I go
you
to
talking
the
about
shop.
They should when you in the shop.
Nah,
they
that's
need
too.
that
It's
too
too
wide, they gonna cut
It's
it
too
off.
hot. I don't know. I don't like
yeah.
all that. Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
too
That's
hot.
right.
Yeah, that burn me.
That's funny as
My
hell.
skin's sensitive right here. Then you know.
Yeah, it's all
I got
it's-
female skin.
it's
Nigga.
all
You know,
over.
I got lesbian skin. Y'all don't know how y'all can take them sharp ass razors, nigga.
So we got different type of skin.
Yeah. Lesbians got different type of skin. I got lesbian skin.
Hilarious.
Sensitive.
Hilarious.
So no, I have to get the little eyebrow razor,
skin.
and I go like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You be putting some work in. You got to focus.
She got a magnifying glass.
The pre-show look.
Oh, don't do me. He
No,
said I
you
got to
know
get the magnifying glass.
Now the mirror that got the
magnifying
magnifying mirror.
Dang. That's how they do me. Hey, but it's there though. Is it a 5 o'clock shadow or 3 o'clock?
It's there. If I can see it, it's there.
It's there.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you because I didn't think it was a mustache at first.
What you thought it
I
was?
thought it was like when your lips get chapped.
Dang, like one of the people that be licking their lips. They be licking their lips all
I
the
saw
time.
my first fine cheap female with a mustache though.
Wait, what?
First fine female with a mustache. Like I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't rock with females with
A
mustache.
she was fine, but she had.
the first female I thought was fine and she had a mustache.
Did you have to get up close? to see?
No. That junk too thick.
Damn.
She was on TV.
Damn.
She hooped for the Unrivaled League, Renika Jackson. If y'all look up, her mustache thick as hell. And I'm like, this a cute woman with a thick mustache, bro. I'm like, damn.
A cute woman with a thick mustache.
Shout out to Renika Jackson, Unrivaled.
Yeah,
rocking
shout
that
out
junk, too.
Renika,
She
man.
rocking that junk. You seen it before?
No, I haven't seen it. I gotta look up.
Yeah, look up, man.
She rocking it.
She might make your little jump.
Yeah,
she gonna put your
I'm
little jump
trying,
in
man. I'm
shine.
trying.
She
Try to
gonna
put Beijing on it.
No,
I put Beijing.
I put
Beijing.
You gonna look like that coach from Liberty.
Hey, I'm putting some eyeliner on it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some little
that's where
eyeliner,
you
darken
started.
it up a little
eyeliner.
bit.
That's what I started with. When I was in elementary, I was
Oh, yeah.
using that little
Man,
eyeliner.
you
13,
serious?
14. Yeah, that's where you started. Whenever that little stuff come in, right here, can you get the zoom in right there?
Yeah, zoom on the mustache. See, that's how little it is. You can't even see it.
You
can't
gotta
see that
zoom
junk in the camera.
Hey, but right with the naked eye, you can see that.
Yeah, no, you can see it.
There. It's like a little eyebrow. It's like a little,
Like a
a little thin eyebrow.
Nah, that joint is like the bottom eyelashes.
Damn.
You got bottom eyelash.
The bottom
mustache.
eyelash.
That's a new business. They gonna start putting mustaches with the lashes on top lips now.
Oh, shit.
New business alert. New business alert.
Hey, y'all
That's
funny,
true, that's
man.
funny,
That
man.
is funny. That is hilarious, man. Oh, man. What you was saying something about a disease. You said something about if you could have a disease or a virus.
Oh yeah, if you could choose, if you had to have a disease or a virus, and you had to choose it, which one would you choose?
A virus go away, right?
That's crazy. That's a crazy.
Don't a virus go away? The disease.
Well,
no.
HIV is a virus.
Damn.
Yeah.
But when it turned to AIDS, it ain't going away though. So
I don't think it ever go away. If somebody was saying I got HIV, but it's not detectable, you're gonna give it to me raw? Hell no.
I ain't giving it to you at all.
So what would you
But it
pick?
be some pretty women on YouTube that I see that they share their HIV stories, and somebody is messing with them. They screwing.
That's important to watch. I just realized I've
we
never
can all
watched
into something
that.
else. What disease would you choose? What would you choose if they said you gotta have a disease, you can choose that disease. What
I'm going
disease
with a
you gonna
virus because I think you can get rid
Which
of a
one?
virus. Chickenpox.
choose? Chickenpox.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I go. I had chickenpox, so
I had chickenpox too.
yeah.
Shit, this is the worst shit ever. Worst question ever. I mean, I go some measles or some shit. I mean, measles. You getting rid of measles? That nigga frying up too hard. Nah, let me say something else then.
Measles.
These came back. Somebody in Memphis was like 5 days ago.
Damn. I don't want none of. I'm gonna have to just X out this question. I don't want to claim nothing. I don't know, but
No, you gotta choose.
whatever
Man. You gotta choose one.
the flu.
You choose the flu.
Flu be killing folks.
I
though.
get over flu though. I done had it. I get over the flu.
You get over that.
I would choose HIV.
Damn.
I would choose HIV if I had to pick one, because it's like a vacation. You get a vacation with HIV. You never seen the commercials?
You get Section 8.
The HIV commercials? They always having a good time.
Oh yeah, them commercials.
I don't believe what you see on TV, bro.
They always having a good time, man.
That's the pill. They make sure you don't get it.
No, it's the pill. It's the pill that make it undetectable.
Yeah, undetectable.
It's the Bit Carvey. I seen the commercial.
It's a
Man.
couple
You get
different
big
ones.
coffee.
Donovan is one.
When you
too,
get
man.
HIV and you taking the pills, man, like you get to go to Sandals resorts. They be having so much fun. I ain't never seen nobody have fun with shingles.
Magic Johnson did come up after getting HIV,
Yeah.
so you might come up after
Magic
that.
Johnson
Yeah.
got HIV. He got
They said that was Illuminati.
Starbucks franchises. He got everything. Magic Johnson gained the most weight having HIV that
I wouldn't want HIV, but man, if somebody got to get it, I'm hoping it's you.
Yeah. They say one out of
I
every
don't even
1,
know
2,
the hell
3,
that
4,
means.
5. 1 out of every 5 people got it. So
Oh, that's messed up. That's
I don't
messed
believe
up.
that shit.
That's messed up.
they say 1 out of every 5 people got. How many?
They say
One
one-
of 5 people. We
I
hope
think
One on one.
that is a terrible way to say it. If 1 out of every 5 people got,
That's
that
horrible.
means we 1 out of. Well, I mean, at least I know him. I'm one of the people that don't.
Oh, you just
So
got tested.
we all might be 1 in 5.
Have
We
you
the
ever
one-
been tested for HIV?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, they test you all the time.
I got tested on the
Who
little
tests you all
van.
the time? It's
When
a
you,
choice.
when you go to the doctor and be like, go on, test me.
Oh, okay.
He said, who
okay.
test you on?
Who
Don't
testing
tell
you
me.
all the time? Where you going? And they just pop
test you
like,
HIV.
You get the HIV test again. I just took one. I gotta take another one.
You go for your checkup.
You in the porn industry on the low. That's the only way they checking. They checking for porn people like that, brother.
Oh,
They check your
man.
blood pressure. They check your
Your glucose.
glucose. They check
Cholesterol.
your cholesterol, and then
That's
be
a
like,
healthy
go
black
HIV.
man
don't
right
do
there.
the AIDS too, man.
Hey, man, can we dig in this brown paper bag? I think it's time to go on and...
Yeah,
we got the
man.
brown paper bag. We got crazy questions.
Brown paper
It's brown paper bag. I think it's time to dig in there.
Let's see what we got.
What you got? Bag.
Would you rather eat groceries or suck toes?
I would definitely rather go to Kroger and get some groceries
Oh wow.
than.
That ain't the groceries they talking about.
They-
I know what they're talking about, but I wasn't gonna answer that question because I'm not eating nobody's.
So
butt.
you'd rather... you'd rather suck toes, nigga.
I don't want to suck no toes.
You gotta
either.
pick one. Come on.
As you just chose HIV over everything
Yeah,
else.
nigga don't want to suck toes.
You don't want to choose
Yeah,
that.
get HIV though. We cool with that.
That's not making sense behind the scenes.
That make plenty sense, man.
Nah,
Just because I said I pick HIV don't mean I want a coli too. If I get HIV, my immune system is already compromised. I can't do it.
You can't.
Eat some
Man,
butt.
man, that's crazy.
I think I'd rather eat butt. I do not like feet.
Wow.
I'd rather eat the butt, the groceries. I'd rather eat the groceries.
It makes sense because you right next door. So I
But
mean,
I don't eat everybody groceries. I think I ate maybe 2 groceries.
I'm just saying you right next to the.
I'd rather have my groceries ate.
The groceries is right next door to the cat.
Yeah,
the
you're
cat
right.
level.
My thing about that, and there was a comedian who said this one time, and it made plenty of sense to me. I've never seen anybody wipe their ass to completion. You can always go back and wipe it.
No, I use flushable wipes.
No, you can go back. I mean, because what you think that once you finish it, then wipe your ass.
Flushable wipes.
You gotta look. I'm a looker.
Yeah,
I don't love everybody wipe and look.
No, you do.
I wipe and look because I want to see.
Am I done?
What level? You know what I'm saying?
How much shit is left?
Because you have a brown, then you have a light brown,
and it get lighter and lighter.
And then you get to that white. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go too hard and you get red. Like I was saying.
Well,
you bleed a little bit.
This is
you
my
can't go too hard with the wrong toilet.
This is my analogy on this, man. So you washing your car, right? You washing your car. You turn the water hose off all the water out the hose. You don't see no water coming out. But if you turn the hose a little bit, it's gonna be some drops.
That ain't the booty don't work like that.
I think it do because it's still coming down.
See, you confusing the booty with the front. The drip. Now, if you talking about drip, it's gonna get some more drip. So when you eat coochie, you gonna definitely get a little pee in your mouth. But back there, now I'm gonna be clear. I don't suck toes or prefer eating booty, but groceries or whatever we call it. But I would choose feet. I'm choosing I'm gonna wash your feet and matter of fact, I eat some outside feet. You can walk outside on the ground before I prefer eating booty.
Damn.
Cause I mean, that's too close to, you know what I'm saying?
I'd rather eat food than groceries.
I know, but that's see, cause you ain't got that wood. If you got that wood, you ain't gotta really eat booty.
But they be eating, the dudes be eating groceries.
Cause they ain't got the wood.
I watch porn and they be tearing the groceries.
That's their job.
Yeah, that's the job. That's
but I mean, some people do want to just.
They go back to what we were saying. Like they've done so much that they gotta get off by, and they.
But they get more money if they eat groceries. I see.
Put a penis in the ear. Like, okay, what pleasure are you getting in the ear?
What porn was you watching when they was doing
I mean, like I said, they run out of hoes. They run out of stuff to do.
Damn. That's on XNXX.
Yeah, that's because
I can't watch gay porn. I don't like watching gay porn.
I mean, he was just tapping her.
I was like, how deep
and she was acting like it was the best thing. Like,
he said,
I'm like, what?
He said, how deep is a ear?
When he said put it in the head, be like,
how deep is a ear?
You got a hole in the head?
She wasn't like this. She wasn't taking it.
That's the fourth hole.
That's how you really get her head. That's how you really get her head.
That's funny. That's funny.
Banging on head, man.
And you had a crazy topic too. You was saying about would you date a handicapped person?
Yeah, man. Like I saw this cute handicapped chick. You know what I mean? And it seemed like she was giving me a little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in Kroger and I was. It was really a nice hey that some haze ain't flirting. Some haze be like, hey, how you doing? So she kind of stuck. She was like, she hit me with that, and I was like, so when she gave me that look, I kind of looked again like she kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know, how her legs worked or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it made me think, like, would I smash? And I think I would. Like, if the situation was right, like.
How could it be right and she in a wheelchair?
So once she got to want it, you know what I mean? She got to want you, like, you could do whatever you want to with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no feeling down here, but just the feeling of you thrusting on me is going to give me some type of pleasure.
So you done took her feeling away that she might have feeling. You done took
that's
it
what
away.
I'm saying. But if she don't, it's got to be for her. Like, I can't be just hitting her and she like this. Are you having fun? Like, I mean, I need her to enjoy a portion of it. You feel what I'm saying? Just if our nipples touch, you know what I'm saying? It gotta
I mess with a handicapped woman by accident because I don't. I don't know. I'm not blind, but I wasn't wearing my glasses. I can't see that good.
Wow. And
she had one leg that was longer than the other leg, and I thought she was drunk. That's why she was dragging her feet. So I said, "That bitch drank a lot." I thought she was just toe up.
Y'all perfect for each other.
Why
you wake up drinking? You wake up drinking? You see how
no, but that leg was dead, man. The feet it was always peeling. It was peeling all the time. I think she was what they call it, sloop foot.
Sloop foot don't die. Yeah, that's.
I think she had polio or something. And all my homies knew.
How much shorter was her other leg?
It was high, and I kept wondering why when I opened her leg, that one leg would be so stiff when I'm trying to push it wouldn't move. The other leg would move. This one be like,
so
boom,
it'll come back. Doing your thing to her, and you got dead skin on the side of your face.
You got shoulder. You got look like dandruff on your shoulder.
I had to let it go. I didn't know until my homies. I kept wondering why they kept wanting to come over my house, but they knew something was wrong with her.
She was a toss?
she was retarded.
Oh,
She was,
retarded.
but I didn't know. I
she was
couldn't
slow.
see.
So
She was slow?
I guess she was slow. She didn't know what north and south was and east and west
How
was.
much do you be drinking?
I
I
was,
like to not know that.
I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses
It was a one-night
on.
affair.
But you can hear her talk.
We was together for 3 months. I didn't know. I couldn't tell she was. I didn't know. I didn't know the other. I thought she was drunk when she dragging that leg.
So
I
I
thought she
seen a
was
couple
drinking.
of
on
them.
her.
My question is
She
this,
drunk all the
in the
time.
wheelchair, messing with a handicapped girl in a wheelchair. What, like,
You got to pick up.
them
No, you
just
got
is
to
like
pick up.
noodles. Them just is like noodles, man. Like, so you can't do all positions.
You can't.
You try to hit her from the back, and
I'm saying you
and
can
she
do
keeps
whatever.
sliding up.
No, you just got to lay her across the bed, and then you got to get her in the right spot. Like it's almost like you just slick dragging her back and forth.
So basically, you gotta put on like a block to hold her legs and body up.
No, you got to get the bed. The bed got to be the perfect height. It got to be just the right height. So you ain't gotta be uncomfortable. Then, like I said, you just right here. You just it's almost like you rowing.
But I would say one thing: you can put her legs behind her head, everything, because she ain't gonna know.
Well, you can.
Time in a boat.
You can. Like she'll have a little shooting pain if you go too far. Like ah! Like I heard that, and I was like, I needed that. But
Also, you hit her.
no, I didn't. This is hypothetical.
This man stupid.
It's
man.
hypothetical. Hey man, look, I've been having a great time with y'all. I hope y'all having a great time with us. We have come to the end of the podcast, man. Hey, tell them where they can follow y'all at.
Hey man, you follow me at comedian_AC on everything, Instagram, except Facebook. That's my real name, and if you know me, go find it. I'm not gonna
Rob
spell my
Love,
name.
man. Y'all, hey, I was gonna say you're gonna have to spell that first.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And you know you gave it at the intro anyway, so you could have gave it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, I understand.
hey, look under me right now, and it's under there.
That's what
right there.
that's what he do.
Look
Shout out
at-
to Cassius. Hey, we follow me, Rob Love Funny. Shout out to Behind the Scenes, Rob Love Funny on everything. You hear me? I ain't hard to find. Everything spelled correctly. R-O-B. Sometimes people say Rod with a D. It's ROBLOVEFUNNY.
Hey man, and make sure y'all send in some questions for us, man, for the brown paper bag. You'll see the email down there. Send us some questions. We're gonna do brown paper bag questions every week.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Big Mickey. You follow me on Facebook, YouTube, all that at The Real
That's
Big
all that day
Mickey.
drinking, she don't remember.
That's all at The Real Big Mickey. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and jump in them comment sections and let us know what you think about this episode and any
Yeah.
topics that y'all want us to touch on, man. Jump in that comment section and let us know how you feel. This is Behind the Laugh Podcast, where we keep it way too real, but look, we gonna make it funny though. So y'all
For
go
sure.
ahead and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in.